Hello student, welcome back to our computer class. Today we are going to see a new chapter, that is animate, layers and animations. So animate, all of you know animate, in which we can see how to create the movies, how the pictures, images is moving, okay. All this thing we are going to see in this chapter. In this we are going to see the layers, okay, layers, different layer of the animate, and also we will see the animations. Okay, so let's start. So first is importing graphics in animated. In animate you do not need to create all your graphics, okay. In animated you do not need to create all your graphics, okay. You can import bitmap and vector graphics from many other application. When you import a bitmap graphics, it is immediately added to the animated library. Whenever you use this bitmap, okay, it will add it to your animated library for use in another frame in your movie. If you want to use that image in your a movie, okay, so it will be already been, yes, it is already been added to your animated library, okay. And when you want to take that image, okay, when you want to open that image from the animated libraries, okay, so you have to import it from that library. You have to import that from a library, okay. The next is bitmap graphics. So it is a composed of many tiny parts called pixel. All of you know pixel, that we have already seen in the Photoshop. That is pixel, the square type having a different colors, so which are of many different colors. When you enlarge, rotate or stretch, these graphics become ragged and suffer loss in their resolution, okay. So a graphic format means a graphic interface format, that is GIF, and a joint photographic expert group are the example of a graphic image file type that can contain bitmap. So these files, that is GIF, JPG, all of you know that we save the image, okay, so are the example of graphics image file that contain bitmap. Getting vector graphics. A vector graphic is not made up of pixels. Vector graphic compresses path which defines by a start and end point along with other points, curved and angle along the way. So it is a vector is nothing but it is a path defined, it is a compressed path, okay, from the start point to the end point, in which there is a points, curves, angle is also there. These graphics are very small in size as compared to the bitmap, okay. So this vector graphics, it is smaller in size as compared to the bitmap. Got it this? Yes, okay. Now the next is layers. So layers are the components to work with graphic objects and animations. So it is a very helpful to add depth to your graphics object. In object is one layer can be edited without affecting objects on another layer. So in this you can create so many layers, okay. So here also object in one layer, if you edit any object of one layer, it will not affect any other layers, okay. There are several kind of layers like normal layer, guide layer and mask layers, okay. But by default it is always be a normal layer, okay. Timeline are normal, which means all the object on the layer appear in the movie, okay. So these are the layers. Got it? Okay. So the next is adding a layer. We can add and delete the layer. Working with the layer in timeline is that we can rename a layer, you can give a name to a layers, you can lock a layer, so that which if with the help of locking you can avoid moving and deleting elements by accident. Then show and hide layer, okay, you can see the layer or you can hide it you are working on while hiding others, okay. Then there is a stack layer also. So to rearrange object in the movies, you can use stack layer. Add guide layer. So guide layer is a plain guide layer, helps you to position any object or element on the stage, but it does not appear in your final movie. Okay, so these are the adding guideline. Then adding mask. So adding mask is nothing but, in adding mask we can say that you can a mask layer is used to show or hide a portion of your layers. A mask is like a stencils or a paper cut. Okay, so these are the adding mask layer. So all these things we can do on our layers. Got it? Now we are going to create the animated window. Okay, for that here it is given a create new. So click on create new. When you click on the create new, here you can see the new document will open. In that you can see the standard is there. Okay, standard is given there. So you can see here standard is given. Okay, just click on this standard and click on this here create. Okay, once you click on create, this page will get open. Okay, in that you can see down there is a layer. Yes, can you able to see here there is a layer. In layer 1 we are now just what we will do, we will create the one shape. Okay, I am going to create a rectangle shape and change the color of it. Okay, right, red color I am taking. Okay, and creating a shape here. So this is our rectangle. Now I will add again a layer. So I click on here. Okay, layer, new layer, plus sign down. Okay, see layer 2 is created. Again I will choose what I will choose, any other shape like oval shape. I will also choose the color for the oval shape, that is yellow color, and I will draw here that shape. Okay, then I again create the third layer, that is a okay, in that I will take the another shape, that is a polystar, and I also take the color blue color. Okay, and I will draw it here. Okay, like this. Okay, so see here, so in the 3 layer this all 3 shapes I have drawn. Okay, and here by adding here we have add the layers. Now I want to delete this poly layer. Okay, polystar layer. So I will click that layer, I will select that layer, okay, which I want to delete. Okay, I will select that layer and delete. See, the layer is also deleted and polystar shape is also deleted. Getting this? Adding and deleting. Okay, now the next is renaming. Okay, so here layer is given. Okay, you can rename as per, just click, double click. You can give polystar. Okay, then here second you can see, you can give here a oval, OVAL, oval name, and in the layer 1 you can give the rectangle. Okay, like this you can give the names. Okay, so here we have changed the name polystar, oval and rectangle. Now what we have to do, this is the rename. Now we can lock. Okay, now suppose we are locking the, okay, so here now we will see the hide. Okay, I want to hide the polystar, so see, polystar get hided. Okay, polystar get hided. Then the next is, if I want to hide the oval or a rectangle, see, rectangle will get hided. Okay, oval get hided by clicking on the eye icon. It is given in the layer. Okay, now see, yes, can you able to see, like this it will work. Okay, now stacking, all of you know stacking. So now I want a rectangle should be up, so it will come up. Okay, then oval should be come up. So this is the stacking layer, means we are reordering the layer. Okay, getting like this it will work. Now we are going to see adding a guide layer. Okay, for that you can see here rectangle we have drawn in layer 1. Now we will add another layer. So here we will add the another layer. Okay, the layer 2 is get added. After adding the layer 2, okay, just click on the layer 2 right mouse button. You have to click the layer 2 right mouse button. Okay, so here you can click a right mouse button. Okay, in that there is a guide is there. Can you see here? Guide is there. Okay, so click on the guide. click on the guide. Okay, when you click on the guide, take a text. Okay, take a text and write here rectangle. Okay, I am writing red rectangle. This I am writing. Okay, after writing this, okay, go to the control menu. Okay, go to the control menu. On the top there is a control menu. Okay, so here click on the control menu. Okay, when you click on the control menu, there is a test screen. Okay, in the control menu there is a test screen. Just click on the test screen. Okay, can you see? Only that rectangle will appear and the second layer that we have written is not appeared. Okay, so this is nothing but the guide. Yes, this is nothing but the adding a guide layer. This is a plain guide layer, helps you to position any object or element on the stage, but it did not appear in your final movie. Okay, this is called adding guide layers. Getting? Okay. Now we are going to see adding a mask layer. So a mask layer is used to show or hide a portion of your layers. The mask layer is like a pencil or a paper cut out. Okay, so suppose we are going to take some pictures here from file menu. Okay, from file menu, you can see here from file menu we will import. Okay, we will import any image. Okay, suppose we will import the image, this Merry Christmas. Okay, this we will import. Okay, then we will create here a second layer. We will create here a second layer. Okay, on the second layer what we will do, that we will click on the second layer. Okay, we will click on the second, right mouse button, click on the second layer, and here you can see there is a mask. Yes, can you able to see this? Yes, there is a mask. Okay, click on this mask. When you click on this mask, the animated layer as mask layer, locked it against and change and link it with the layer below. Okay, now what we will do, now we will text. We will click on a text tool. Which tool we will take? We will take a text tool. So we will click on the text tool. Okay, and now here we can, after clicking on the taking a text tool, we will write here. Okay, so see here, now we will write here. Okay, now what we will write here? Mary. Suppose I am writing here Mary. Okay, M-E-R-R-Y, Mary. Christmas. Okay, this I am writing. Okay, like this we will write, and after that, okay, now we will click on the lock icon here. See, can you able to see here that it will appear a Merry Christmas? Okay, see how it will appear. Can you see that it will come in the red and that color in which our picture is written? Okay, that our picture is in red color, little bit red and white. So how it will look? So like this it will look. Got it? How we can add a mask layer? Yes. Okay. The next is symbols and instance. So symbol is an object in animated. Object is stored in the library. You can store that symbol, which is also an object. You can store it in the library. It can be used repeatedly throughout the movie, and whenever you need it, you can use this symbol in your movies. Okay, you can repeated it. Okay, symbol can be graphic object, a movie clip, graphic created in another program, or a button. So this symbol can be whether it is a graphic object like shapes, or a movie clip, or any graphic created in another programs. Okay, then you can creating a symbol. We are going to see how to create a symbol and inserting an instance, how to insert that symbol in our frame. Okay, in our stage. Okay, got it? Now the next we are going to see symbols and creating a symbol, symbols and instance, and we are going to see creating a symbols. For that, suppose I am taking a shape, any shape that is I am going to take the oval shape, okay, oval tool, okay. So here we have created the oval shape. Now I am going to make this shape as a symbol, okay. So I will right click mouse button here, and you can see here down there you can see a convert. Can you able to see that there it is written convert to symbol, okay. Now I will click on this, so it will get converted, okay. So here they will ask for the name, okay, symbol 1. So what I will write here, I will write here red color oval, okay. So I will click right here red circle, okay. So I will write here name red circle, okay. So like this we will click here a red circle, and now I will click on OK. I will click on OK. Now this it is become a symbol. Now when you go to the library, now you can see here on the top, okay. Can you able to see? Yes, there is a tool, object, properties, okay. Here assets, colors, okay, align, and library is there. So in the library you can see this symbol, it is coming, also the name that we have given, that is a red color. So like this we can create the symbol, okay, getting. Now the next is inserting an instance. The symbol we have created, okay, we are going to we can insert it the symbol we have created in our library. We can add many instances of that symbol to the stage, okay. Now see, suppose here we can take a we will take one shape, that is polystar tools, okay. Now here we have created the shape, okay. Now here you can see that the symbol is there, okay. So in library they can show you the name 7, 8, okay. So like this, so you will choose that, okay, and from there here you can again appear your red color. You can see the name of that will be appear red circle. So now when you want to add this symbol to the stage, okay, just drag it, select it and drag over it. The symbol get, yes, the symbol will appear there, okay, on the stage. This instance of the symbol will appear on the stage. Getting this, how to insert an instance of that symbol? Yes, okay. Now the next is animation in animate. So animation feature is the most exciting aspect of Adobe Animated. So it is the most excited feature of this Adobe Animated. It can be used for a live message or for entertainment. This Adobe Animated is used to give you a lively message or for entertain you. In animation effect, scenes or objects change slightly from one frame to another frame. In this animation effect, you can see the scenes or object are moving, okay, they are moving from one frame to another frame. It creates illusions of movement, set movie dimension and speed for animation. It also set dimension and speed for how much speed is given to any animations, or set the dimension for the movie. Then we can add frame. We adding a frame like frame and keyframe. There are two types of frame and keyframe. So frame, it is an empty frame along the timeline. So it is a empty frame is called frame, okay. And keyframe, which has an animation in it or where a new symbol appears. So this empty frame is called frame, okay. And keyframe which has an animation in it, okay, the frame in which there is an animation or a symbol is there. Keyframe indicated on the timeline with the black circles. So on the timeline you can see the black circle, it is nothing but the keyframe. You can adding a regular frame, adding a keyframe, and you also removing the keyframe. You can remove the keyframe. You can add and you can remove, or you can say delete the keyframe. You can also add a regular frame, okay. Got it this? Now the next is adding a regular frame, okay. So for that you have to click on empty frame. So here you can see that down this, it is in blue color, you can see this. Okay, here you can see, you can select any frame. Okay, suppose I have selected 15. Okay, so this frame I have selected, it appear in blue color. Okay, now I have selected the frame, empty frame. Okay, then I click on the insert. Okay, now I will click on the insert menu. Now I will click on the insert menu. On the insert menu you can see here. Okay, in the insert menu there is a timeline. Here it is a timeline. So in the timeline there is a frame. Yes, in the timeline you can see here layer is given, layered folder frame is given, and keyframe is given, blank frame is given. So we will click on the frame. Once we click on the frame, see that frame will get moved to that where we have selected. Okay, so like this we can add a regular frame. Now we are going to see how to add a key frame. For keyframe again, now we are going to see adding a keyframe. Again we can select the frame. Suppose we are going to select here till 20 now. Okay, so we have selected a 20, then again go to the insert. As previous we have see the adding a regular frame. In that time, in the insert, okay, in the insert you can see the timeline. Okay, you can see the timeline. In that timeline there is a keyframe. In the timeline there is a keyframe. When you click on the keyframe, see here that much 20 keyframe will get selected. Getting? Yes. Okay, now we will see removing the keyframe. So it is selected. Okay, this much 20 we have, this gray color line will showing that it will get selected. Now we want to remove this keyframe, so move this to the original place. Okay, then you have to click here a right mouse button. When you click on the right mouse button, can you able to see that there is a remove frame. Okay, there is a remove frame is there. So click on the remove keyframe. So here it is remove frame. Okay, so click on this remove frame. Okay, so it will remove the frame from the time. Getting? Yes. Okay, in today's class we have learned about animate, layers and animations. So in this class today we are totally learn about the layers, how to create, how to delete, how to hide, how to rename the layer. Even we also see how to stacking the layers. Then we also see that adding a guide layer. We also learn about adding a mask layer. We have all this we have seen in the layers. Then we also learn about the symbols, how to create the symbol, how to insert and instance. Then we have see the animation. In animated, set movie, move, dimension and speed for animations. We have also see the adding the regular frame and adding the keyframe. All these things we have learned in this class. The remaining things we are going to see in the next class. Till then you have to revise whatever I have taught you. Till then, take care. Thank you.